Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brandon Williams. I am a watchmaker, a clockmaker, a bench jeweler, and jewelry designer located in Massachusetts. And this is my first ever YouTube video. So if you like this video, please click the like button, please subscribe, and please turn on notifications because I plan on making more videos like this. Basically what my channel is about is any kind of repairs or design work that comes across my bench. I am going to videotape it and show you the process of me repairing items or making jewelry, and you know, try to teach you something that I've learned throughout the years. What we have on the bench today is from one of our local jewelry stores. This is a 17-inch cultured pearl necklace with a silver clasp and French wire. So what happened is this necklace was broken and the jeweler sent it to me for repair. Let's take it out of the bag. A couple of the pearls. So as you can see, it is broken and we have to repair that, and you can't just, unfortunately, stick this back together. You have to restring the whole pearl necklace. So what I'm going to show you is basically how to do that, and I am also going to show you right now the material you need to successfully repair this kind of job. And the beauty of pearls is that the equipment and the materials are not that expensive, and if you learn how to repair pearl jewelry, you can actually make good money off of it. I've been doing this for 11 years, and I have been repairing this jewelry store's pearl jewelry for a long time and have done pretty good. And you know, you could, like I said, you could find customers that need this done, or you can reach out to other jewelry stores, and they definitely will, you know, if they trust you, they will give you work, and if you can prove yourself, then, you know, awesome. So here is the material that you need. First off is silk string. This is size E. I like using these spools. This is Beadsmith 100% pure silk. I like using silk rather than using nylon because it doesn't stretch, and it's just the old school way of doing it. And I'm gonna have links in the description below of all these materials that you need. Next is some good needles. This is Beading Tool needles. I've been using these for years, and I absolutely love them. And they've been good to me. So definitely, I highly recommend Beading Tool. Next thing is obviously a pair of scissors. This is from Bead Buddy, and these have been perfect. They have been sharp for me for years, so highly recommend these. Then you need a beading tool. This one's from Bead Buddy. I really like this one. It's got a plastic handle. I've used ones with the wood handles in the past, and I have gone through a number of them. It's not really an expensive tool, but you know, when you go through them pretty fast, you know, it can add up. So I definitely like these plastic handled beading tools. And then there's this stuff called Thread Heaven. Thread Heaven is a waxy substance that you run the string through and prevents oil and dirt from building up on the thread. It seals it in. So definitely recommend some Thread Heaven. And lastly, I'm not going to be using this for this repair, but if I was using something with bead caps, I definitely would use this, but is Beading Tool bead string and glue. But like I said, we won't need it for this repair. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a needle. Oh, actually, before I grab the needle, let me tell you. So when it comes to string, you don't ever want to have a string that is too short, you know, when you measure out your string, and because nothing's worse than having string that's, you know, you're stringing your pearls, you're working hard, fixing this, and all of a sudden you come up short. So you definitely don't want too little of string, but you also don't want too much string, because if you have too much string, you're just wasting material. So I'm going to give you a little equation that you can use to get basically the right amount of string. So basically what you want to do is you want to measure out your necklace, and you want to times that number by 4 and then add 15. So I have a 17-inch or around 17-inch pearl necklace here. I times it by 4, added 15. I think it was like around like 83 inches. So just wanted to give you that little tidbit. Okay, so I have my string measured out, and I have the 2 ends, and I have my needle with the big eye hole. So what I want to do is I want to string one of the ends through, like that. Right through, as you grab both ends like that, and then I pull down the needle until I hit the end, and then I just do a simple overhand knot at the other end where the 2 strings are. Like that. Try to get as close to the end as possible so I'm not losing any string. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so then what I do is with the pearls, I usually cut three of them off at the end. As I did here, I cut them off, so I'll take this one off right here, put that to the side, and as you can see, there is the lovely French wire. I'm going to save that because I think I can use that again. So we'll put that to the side. So I have 3 pearls right here. I'm going to string all 3. Get all 3 on there, and I'm just going to pull those all the way down to the end where that knot is. I have them all the way down at the end where the knot is, and then I am going to string on that French wire. It's a little bit curled, but that's alright. I've done this many times, so I know. String that through. Okay, there. Got that on there. I'm going to pull that all the way down. Got that close to down. And then I'm going to add one of the ends of the clasp onto there also. Okay, so we have 3 pearls, French wire, and the clasp. Now I'm going to now string the needle back through one of these. I'm just going to pull this a little bit so I get a little slack. I want to pull down on both strings like this because we want that French wire. To curve in. Okay. Get you close up of that. There you go. See, it's curved around right there, protecting that string. So the next thing you want to do is we have both of these. What I do is a simple overhand knot. You know, I'll go over like, see here, I'll go over the string, like that. String is over. And I'm just going to loop I got the overhand knot. I'm just going to loop that through like that. And I'll show you again because we're going to do it on 3 of these. Pull it tight. We have our overhand knot. We're going to go through again. That through. Pull this up. And you have your first knot. Okay, we're going to do the next overhand knot. Put this over that string, and then just get a better grab on it. Put that over the string like that, and then we are going to push it back under, pull it through. Pull that tight, and we have our second knot. Pull it through. And push it down, just nice and tight. There you go. Now I have 3. So this one, actually, we're not going to be doing overhead knot. We're going to be using our beading tool. So now this is how you're going to make the remaining knots. Okay. Take your 2 fingers, put this over it. Okay. Okay, it's over it. Wrap it under. Okay, wrap it under. So you have like that. Okay. Take these, go right through the middle of that hole, right through the middle of that loop. Okay. So you're right through the middle. All right. Now what we're going to do is bring it. Let's get this out of the way. Bring it under. Okay, grab that extra. You can see you have that. Then what you're going to do is you have this piece. You're holding this piece with these 2, your thumb and my ring finger. You then take your beading tool. You stick that little needle through. Okay, what I usually do is I'll grab it. I have the beading tool in my hand. I'll grab it with my ring finger and my thumb. I'll then remove my fingers And there you have the knot. You ready? Now most people will just right where, look at the distance on that from the tool. Most people will just drop this off and pull it tight with their tool. And I've noticed when I do that, it leaves gaps in between the knot and the next pearl. So what I do is I will then, I have this, I'm holding it right here with my two fingers right here. I'll then grab this and I will push up to this. Okay, we're going to cut these two off. Okay, I have it here. Okay, ready? So now what I do is I take this string, put it in between right here. Okay, pull it up like that. Pull down tight. Pull down tight. As you're pulling down tight, lift this up. Ready? And there you go. You have yourself a knot. Alright, now we're going to cut this string off because that's that extra string. I usually like to kind of pull tight like this. Make sure you don't scratch the pearls. Pull tight on it and so I can get it focused. There you go. You got your first knot using the beading tool. All right. So then what I do is I just keep on continuing. Take the next one, cut off the knot. All right. Through the needle, slide it all the way down as tight as possible. Okay, we're going to do that again. So we take this between my index finger and my thumb, take your two fingers, wrap it down, make sure you give yourself enough slack, come back around. Alright, take this, weave it through the loop. Take this, pull it down. There you go. So I'm holding the remainder of the string right there. Take your beading tool, grab those strings like that. I then grab and I like to grab it and push it up like that. Push it up. Tight. Get it nice and tight. Take the string, get it right between that fork right there. Pull it up, pull it nice and tight, hold it nice and tight, and then push it up. And there you go. You definitely want tight knots. You want them touching the pearls. That's how you know you have a good string. That's how you know if you see pearls and they don't have that knot right next to the pearl, then they're not strung with quality. Grab another one, cut off the string, pull it out. Thread it through, get to the end, grab the string over your two fingers, underneath, and then right through the loop, pull it over. And here's another trick: you can actually go like this before you even stick your tool. This is actually the best way. Pull this tight against your fingers, okay? Pull it tight against your fingers. Then take the tool, it's already tight, grab it with these two fingers, okay? And just pull it, and then push it, push it, push it. That's a little tidbit right there. It's a secret right there of how I get my knots so tight. Pull it up, pull tight. There you go. Let me show you that secret again. Okay. Hold this down. Alright. Grab the string, wrap it over your fingers, wrap it under your fingers. Okay. Take this, weave it through the loop, pull it down, and here comes that secret again. Ready? I like to grab this just to make sure it doesn't flip out of the loop. Get that nice and tight to your fingers. Take your beading tool, grab the string, pull it off your fingers. You should grab these so they don't come out of the loop. Pull it nice and tight. See how the string is like flat against the pearls? That right there, you're gonna get a nice tight knot. Pull that tight right there. Through that little fork. Pull down tight, and there you go. So you keep on doing that over and over again, and I'm gonna finish the rest of this necklace and I'm going to show you how to finish it. So I will be right back with the necklace almost all done. Okay, I am back. I have strung almost all my pearls and all the knots are right up against all the pearls, so that's how you know you have a quality pearl stringing job. So one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video is that before you start stringing pearls, you're going to want to wash your hands with obviously soap and water, because even if you think your hands are clean, the oils on your hands are going to end up transferring over to the string and is going to make it dirty. So yeah. So before you're done, you don't want to string all your pearls. You want to leave at least two pearls not knotted. So what we're going to do is we're going to string these pearls onto the string, and we're going to make one overhand knot between these, and we're going to pull the string through and cut it. So string these two on there that do not have a knot. I'm going to add the French wire all the way down to the end, and then I'm going to string on the clasp. For this part, you may need a pair of needle nose pliers like I have here to grab onto the needle and pull through the second one. So we'll see if we need that. Usually that's what happens when the pearl holes are a little too small. So let me give myself a little bit of room. Okay, we're going to string these through. And usually at this point, I'll pull this down really tight against there. This is a little, gets a little tricky with this. The French wire is because it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't always cover up all the string, so we're gonna see. Okay, there we go. Get this focused. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I take this, I'm going to go like this, putting it through in between those pearls, and then I pass it up through the loop. Like that. Pull it nice and tight. Okay, there you go. And now, so where it gets a little bit tricky is I then pass the needle through this second one and pull it tight. Now you can, you know, try to move the knot aside to get that through the hole. Let's see here. Trying to find an opening. It's the problem with having these knots so tight. Let's see here. Sometimes I grab the needle nose pliers. I'll push it through. There we go. Coming right through. You can actually see it right there. So I'm just going to grab it with my needle nose pliers. Yep, there we go. Actually, I can pull it through with my fingers. And pull it right through. And no need to knot it. All I do is try to pull that string tight. And cut it off. And there you go. And actually, look, we didn't have too much string left over, so perfect. If you like this video, definitely click the like button, subscribe, or turn on notifications, because like I said, there is going to be an array of videos I am going to be making about all the repairs that come across my bench from random jewelry stores and customers, and hopefully I can teach you something. Thank you for watching.